Hello, I'm going to show you how to use Geogebra for linear programming. First of all, you want to be in the version of Geogebra that is the graphing calculator. So you can either just search for that, but it's geogebra.org/graphing. I'm going to use the set of equations that is in exercise question 5 on page 300 of your workbook. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to type them in here. So I've come up to where I've made sure that I'm on algebra, which is where it defaults to, and then I'm going to type all the equations in here. Now you've got a thing down here that will make your X's and Y's nice and curly. They don't have to be. You can just type directly from your keyboard. You've got less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. Again, you can just type the greater than symbol for this one followed by the equal symbol and it will convert it to that. I'm going to pause the video while I input those equations. So after you have entered all of those, they put a label on each of them. Next to them is some setting stuff. Now, what happens with Geogebra and any graphing thing is that when you graph an inequality, it shades the bit that is true for the inequality. So for A, it will shade all the bits where x plus 2y is less than or equal to 12. But in linear programming, remember we want to shade out. So we want to do the opposite so that our white area, our unshaded area, is the area that we can see really clearly. I'm going to come down to tools just so that I can show you why this is quite important. Now, under tools, you've got some basic tools here. You're going to be really tempted to use move to move your stuff around. It's not the right one. You're moving the graphics view. That move is to move a point or a line. Okay, so move graphics view, and I'm going to drag it so that we can see all the intersections. Now, on this particular one, it's quite hard to see. Do I want that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit? Okay, I'm kind of convinced I don't want this bit or that bit or that bit because they're lighter shading. I'm probably thinking I want this bit because it's the darkest shading, but it's hard to see. So that's why we shade out. So go back to the algebra. Now it takes a little bit of time. You're going to go through each line one by one. You're going to click the three dots. You're going to go to settings and you're going to go to style. And under style, you've got inverse filling. So you click inverse filling. Right, I'll pause the video and I'll inverse fill all the others. Right, so I'm just inverse filling the final one. So three dots, settings, style, inverse fill. And now I've got my unshaded area that I know that's my feasible region.